Endless terror forged our resilience and unity after surviving Katrina's chaos.
Man, that was probably one of the scariest times of my life, man, because nobody knew what the fuck was gonna happen.
2005 happens. You're living in New Orleans at that time?
I'm living in at the time, I think I was living in the 7th Ward at the time, too.
7th Ward. Now, tell me about that and, like, what that experience was like. I was locked up at the time, so I only seen everything from the news, but I never talked to somebody who actually went through that.
I really don't think that's the experience I could just really verbalize, man. It's like you had to be there to really feel that shit and go through that shit, man. Like, it's like one of the most, besides me getting shot, man, that was probably one of the scariest times of my life, man, because nobody knew what the fuck was gonna happen. And it's not probably only not knowing what was gonna happen, but it's the thought of we might not make it out this shit. So that was like a disaster, man, I'll forever live with, that I'd never, ever forget. And I just pray, you know, I tell a lot of people all the time, man, look, y'all probably went through something, man, but that shit there, that shit is traumatizing, man.
And it's a thing where it's like you don't know, right? You don't have any solid plan. Like, you know, it's a natural disaster coming. You're depending on the government. You know, it's not like y'all have the bag enough to say, okay, we're gonna leave now and uproot and go to a family's house in fucking California or something. So
it was unexpected, because I ain't gonna lie, they kept telling us, man, y'all need to leave, y'all need to get the fuck, this shit gonna happen.
Right.
You know, being naive and ignorant, man, that shit woke us up.
How did you and your family get through that?
You know, really reconnected, man, because like when the shit hit, you know, like I said, I was in the 7th Ward, my mom was in the 9th Ward, I had family that was uptown, across the river, and you know, a lot of the rescue situation that came, they picked up a lot of people, they took everybody to different states and shit. For a while, you know, the internet wasn't what it is to this day. Niggas ain't really have phones and none of that shit to really stay connected in community. So, like, once everybody got back together, man, it was like, man, listen, we all gonna stay in this one section. This how we gonna stick together. We ain't gonna lose touch like that no more.
Hurricane Sandy thing that happened here in New York is nothing compared to what happened in New Orleans, bro.
It's one thing for your back to be against the wall, but when your back and your face is against that motherfucker, man, that's real.
And it made you a stronger person.
It did.